Hello. Hello. It's been a little bit since I was live. I've been just doing recorded videos on Zoom. That way I can like edit them and if I mess up I can stop. But I just thought it would be fun today to go live instead. So if you're here, if you're with me live, I would love for you to comment, let me know. Um, I kind of just wanted to talk today. I'm an accelerated leadership program again for like I don't even know how many times I've attempted to do this program through home office, and every single time I do it, I fail. Please set, I don't know what that means. Too low FPS. Hold on, y'all. Just a second. It's warning me that my FPS is too low, and I don't know what that means. Is my video like really blurry, bad quality? Let's see. Maybe I should switch and do it from my phone. Is my video like really blurry, bad quality? No. No. I mean, my phone looks like it's okay. Well, let me know if my quality like is really crappy. I'm also wondering why I can't see comments. Okay, there I can. They have like really changed format of going live on from desktops. Holy buckets. Hi Casey. Hi Emily. Um, okay, anywho, accelerated leadership. I am You get an invitation from home office to participate in an accelerated leadership program. I don't know the qualifications for why you get the invitation, but for whatever reason, they keep inviting me to do it and I keep failing. So there's that. It's frustrating. I want to just quit and say, F it. I don't really need to complete accelerated leadership, but I'm goal oriented and I really just want to do it. There's no like pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All you do is complete the class and I think you get a certificate, but it's kind of just one of those things where I just really want to accomplish it and finish it. Um, so it's a 6 week program. You have to do 3,000 PRV. I don't even know the requirements. Look at me trying to do something. 3 recruits. One of them can be a reinstate, and then 2 new team members. And then I think you have to close out at least 5 parties, and they cannot be you as the host. So PRV, I've got that down. I I've got my customer base built up to where I can smash the PRV without even really stressing about it. But it is getting 3 new team members in that 6 week time frame. It's really hard. And so, anyways, my point to this is that we were doing my favorite thing in the whole wide world, and that is connecting with other consultants and kind of brainstorming. I have learned more from that than anything I've ever done. That is my favorite part of going to events, is just sitting down and doing round table talks, and you just pick each other's brains, and it's so much fun. And I highly recommend going to events as soon as those are a thing again. But I'm really loving, we did a Zoom call. We do a once a week Zoom where we just watch Sydney from home office talk and we can interact in the chat. And then we are required to do at least 2, but you can do more interactive Zooms with other consultants that are participating in accelerated leadership. And I did one yesterday and it was awesome. It was started out as a big Zoom and then we broke off into little rooms, and I talked to 3 other women, and we had a really good time. And something that we were discussing that I wanted to come in here and share with you guys is um like a title absolutely is irrelevant. Your title, I mean, when it comes to your paycheck, yeah, you're going to make more higher bonuses the higher up you get on the compensation plan. But as far as how you're operating your business on a day-to-day basis, that your title absolutely has no relevancy at all. It doesn't matter. Um, when a lot of us start out with Cincy with no intentions of actually wanting to move forward and grow anything, it's kind of like, uh, I mean, some people, sure, a very small percentage of people join with the intention of growing into something big, but 99% of the time, people literally only sign up just to order for themselves or just to get the kit. because it's an awesome deal. Isn't that mug cute? Did anybody close at a $500 party and get that mug? I hope you did. Uh, okay. Thank you. I'm glad that the quality is okay. Where was I at? Oh, director. I obviously had no intentions of, actually learning and growing and sticking around with Sensi. I was going to be a nurse. I don't know if anybody knows that, but from the time I was little, I was going to be a nurse when I grew up. I'm a nurturing person. I I always wanted to work in healthcare. It's on my class ring. I got my CNA my junior year of high school. Like that was what I was going to do forever. And I worked as a CNA for a long time. And so for me to be nowhere even in that area is just, it's still kind of crazy to me, but I would never do anything else. Uh, I was staying at home. I was doing daycare. I was going to school online. And then I was also I was doing my prereqs for nursing school when I fell into Sensi. And I went to, I don't even know why I went to World Tour, but I went to World Tour and it's called, well, no, it was Spring Sprint World Tour. And something just clicked in me that day. I think I was a lead or a star consultant. And I just had a couple people that had like randomly decided to join under me. Like there was no really strategy there. We were a very small team. I didn't really even work it as a business. It was kind of just putting in sales from time to time. There was no systems, there was nothing. It was very small, and I was not really doing anything with Sensi. Um, and it just kind of clicked one day that there's so much potential in this business. There is so much room for growth and it's so flexible and I can change it up whenever I want. I can try new things whenever I want. You're not stuck to any particular way of doing things. And I just kind of decided that day that I'm going to just be a director. You don't have to have the title of director to just start working your business as if you're a director. And it's similar to that concept of like dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Or I know that this isn't like a new idea that I'm coming up with or anything. This is a very common thing. You just start doing what you want to happen. If you um, if you see yourself being an acting director and working with your team and having monthly meetings, even if you have one downline, start doing what you would want to do. Just start doing it today. You don't have to have the title to just start doing it. um and as far as this team page goes, I started it, but it's not just my team page, it's all of our team page. So if you guys have ideas to share, you just feel free to share them. If you want to host a team meeting, just create an event and host a team meeting. I don't have to be the one that operates and host the team meeting. Any of us can host the team meeting. I was also thinking we could do like Zoom sample making parties or Zoom craft nights, or because I know a lot of us are really spread out and it is really hard to nail down a time to do things in person, and I want to be able to include everyone, what no matter what state you're in. So if that's something that you think would be fun and you want to facilitate that, do it. This is your team page too. You are also a leader in here. You don't need my permission or you don't need me to run it for you. I want us all to grow up and rise up together and lead together. Um, you can absolutely start your own group if you don't want to build your team within and refer them to this team page. You are absolutely more than welcome. I mean, I love having everyone in here. I think it's great for us all to be together, but you can, excuse me, absolutely have your own team page where you have your own, where you start your own culture and have a place for your team members to go to and engage and grow together. I don't have a team page that I've ever, there was one created, but there's never really been regular content in it, and there's not like no one engages in it. So I don't have a team page that I'm in where this is just something that I thought would be helpful and I wanted us to be able to get to know each other. But this group is just an added bonus. Like it doesn't don't just base what you see and hear how you work your business, if that makes sense. What else? What else? What else? Every season looks completely different to me. My business is never the same, ever, ever, ever. Um, don't don't feel like you have to do what other people are doing. That is such a motivation killer. If you're just getting started, or maybe you've been in for a year and you're just kind of deciding that you want to get things moving and maybe build up a paycheck or even just bring in some Christmas money, but then you look over at what someone else is doing and you compare yourself to them and then you just get frustrated and give up because you you can't compare to what other people are doing. My business has evolved over 6 years. It doesn't look anything near, even a year ago, it looks different from where it was a year ago. It's constantly changing. You've probably witnessed me time after time try something and then quit. Like we were doing monthly meetings and we quit doing that. Like I quit things all the time. I'm so guilty of it. I can't help it. But I keep going and I keep moving forward and I keep learning new things. Learning new things is so huge. You're I don't know if you're like me. I'm not motivated and and I read something really interesting this week where it was like um motivation is the result of action, not the cause of it. Motivation is the result of action. Motivation doesn't cause action. You don't feel like going to the gym most days, I'm sure. I mean, some people love it and are excited to go, but like me, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like going and doing my deliveries, or I don't feel like cleaning my whole house. I never feel like doing any of it. But once I get that momentum going and start doing it, and then especially after I've accomplished some things and I've been productive for a few hours, I'm so glad I did it. And then typically I don't feel like going down to my office and getting work done. I would rather like binge watch you or do something else and sit in TikTok for 6 hours. That's what I feel like doing, nothing. But once I come down here and I get to moving and I get to noting accounts and making samples and doing follow-ups, and then I that is what gets my motivation going. So it comes from action. You have to just, and I don't know if you've listened to Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins is like my jam right now. She really helps keep me motivated. Um, I've been listening to her on audiobook. I listen to The High Five Habit, and then I listen to right now I'm re-listening to again to the 5 second rule. And I love how she's like, you're not gonna that's her big thing is the motivation. You're not going to feel like doing it. If you based your life off of your feelings, you would probably go nowhere. You have to just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Don't even think about it. Um, oh, incentives. This is another really big business booster that I think a lot of people just don't try because they don't feel like it's a possibility. Uh, I've earned incentives that I knew I wasn't going to be able to attend. We up until my nana passed, we didn't have anyone that was able to watch our children. So going on an incentive just wasn't an option. And it was really, I could have just been like, well, I'm not even going to try, which I have had seasons where I was in that mindset and I didn't even try. And then I was kicking myself for not trying. But then I've also had seasons where I just made my outline. If you go to the workstation, go to the incentive tab and look at how you can earn a trip. And even if you don't earn the trip, the process of of trying to earn the trip is going to do all it's going to do is help you grow. It's going to grow your business. It's going to help you build up your team and build up your client base and build up your. It's just going to, all it's going to have is positive effects on you and your business just by trying to earn a trip. Whether you actually earn it or not is irrelevant. The process is what is the win. So go to the incentive tab of the workstation, and you'll honestly surprise yourself with how, I don't want to say easy because it's not easy to earn a trip, but if you be intentional about what you're doing and make an outline, that's what I'll like. It's almost like a checkbook register, which I know those aren't even a thing anymore, but I go into how to earn a trip and what all the qualifications are, and then I just like write out an outline of possible scenarios, and that's honestly it's already even done for you now in there. uh but that's what I do. I just make out an outline, and then I break it down into 6 months, and boom, I've earned a lot of trips. And anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. That's so cliche, but it's so true. But I think that's really all I wanted to say. But if you take anything away from my mindless rambling, just start doing it today. Just decide today, if you want to. If you're not just a hobbyist, if you're a hobbyist, great. I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that you're a hobbyist. But if you really want to bring in some big paychecks, and you want to change your life, and you want to work for yourself, and you want to have some great tax write-offs, direct sales has some amazing tax write-offs. So you can travel, and it is a tax deductible expense. Um, your cell phone bill, your internet, your home office, your printer, your ink, your mileage, all of that is tax deductible business expenses. There are so many great tax perks to running a direct sales business. I use the self-employed app. I love it. What else was I going to say? But you don't feel like someday, one day, when I feel like it, when I feel motivated, I'm going to work towards being a director, or a superstar director, or circle of excellence. Or maybe when I feel motivated, I'll work towards earning a trip. I just don't feel like it today. Just stop. And if it helps you, go listen to some audiobooks. That is so helpful for me. Guys, I don't have any I hate to say I don't have any cheerleaders, but truly I don't have any cheerleaders. Jason is wonderful. He's great. He's supportive of me, but he doesn't like, come on, Heather, let's do this. Let's earn the trip. Heather, what are you doing this week to work your business? Heather, I want to see you reach 2,000 this month. Heather, I'm going to send you a goodie box if you reach 2,000. I do not have that. I have Mel Robbins on Audible telling me to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, because I have to be my own biggest cheerleader. I have to be my number one for myself so that I can be my best version of me for my family. And I can make a lot of money and help my husband retire so that he's not breaking his back throwing beer at work every day. And I have to earn free trips, because otherwise we really wouldn't be able to afford to take our family of 6 to Disneyland or Mexico or wherever it is that we're going to go. I have to work my butt off so that I can earn that for us. And all I have is me. But anyways, just start being a director if that's what you want to be. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need a certificate that says that you promoted and that's your official title. You just do it. You just start doing the steps today, and you stay in your own lane and you get to work. You don't compare yourself to what she's doing or what he's doing or what Heather's doing. Your business is not Heather's business or your upline's business. Your business is your business, and you run it the way you want to run it, and you can change it from season to season. If you need to scale back or move forward, or you do whatever you want to do, but it's up to you to do it, not me and not anybody else. So anyways, I love you, and I hope that you got a little nugget from this at least. And let me know what I can do to help and support you. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye guys.